Welcome to episode 2 of the Colombia series, and let's continue. Um, I was told that it wasn't a good idea to do this all at once because apparently people aren't going to stop at the cities in between. So, let's see. Let's wait and see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dismantle this. Alright, it should be done in 4 months. And let's see. All right, and in the meantime, we're going to build a few more oil wells. And one more.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Okay, so we officially took over the banks. So let's hire a few more workers. And let's see. So we want to hire some more workers for the oil industry. I'm going to make that 500,000. And for natural gas, I'm going to make that 135. Let's take a look at our transportation. And our debt. Let's try to negotiate. Okay. Now
The
let's.
bill has been voted on and the law has been passed. The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed. The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not bad yourself. Sure.
And all right, that's not done yet. So we're gonna increase that by a little bit.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish? Very well. We very. You're. No thanks.
Okay, and I need to find an area where I can build a few more gas wells. So I can still build where it's weak.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
Although your economy is among the healthiest, your solvency may not be safe from depreciation.
Huh. That's not to be turned down. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not bad yourself. Sure. Dark and. Huh. That's not to be turned down. Thank. Very well. What kind of. Very well. We. Very kind. You're not bad. Sure.
Okay, so let's look at this. All right, so our growth is around 2.6. That's going to go up eventually. And our debt should go down by the next quarter. So I'm not really concerned with that number. Well, let's improve the employment. Alright, so let's do that, and that. Let's cut back with some of this. And then we're going to do a reform. going to add our missile launcher on there. Add tanks. Alright, and I'm going to need helicopters as well. And fighter jets. Alright, so we're looking at a 59.6 approval vote. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Actually, there's one more thing I want to take over our own gold industry. Just tack it on to that. Alright, still the same approval rating, so we should take over that industry pretty soon. And let's see. I want to see if there's any gas over in this area. Okay, so I believe it's oil that's in this area. Okay, oil is weak, but it's enough for production. Let's see about this section. About that. All right. Let's address the housing issue here. And let's construct another highway. Do that in 5 months. Alright, so our growth is at about 3% so far. It's gonna currency inflation. I believe it's still going down. Alright, we're going to increase our cyber analysts. And we're going to bump that up to about 5. I'm going to infiltrate the Colombian mafia. And let's put these guys under surveillance. In fact, let's get a few more agents. Let's just bump that up to about 6,000.
Our agent number 1 succeeded in infiltrating the staff. Imponderables accepted, we are therefore able to release a Type E net informational profit. I mean, huge. Ahem. In concrete terms, our extraordinary number 1 is in a situation to obtain any valuable information of tactical interest. Needless to say, the geopolitical advantage clearly surpasses the ratio of 138 to 1.
Alright. Alright, so we didn't set that up yet for other countries, so we're going to do that now with I'm going to start off with Ecuador. And I'm going to start with Panama. And Peru. And we have to build up our relation with Brazil, so that's going to take a while. But in the meantime, so Ecuador, we're going to give them about 50 million. Invest the same in Peru. And Panama, we're going to give them 25. Okay, so all 3 countries accepted. Let's see how much this is roughly going to cost. So we're looking at 10 billion of them, so we're going to cancel that. And Peru is probably going to be the excuse me. It's going to be the last one that we connect with, because that's going to cost a lot of money. And no. Okay, we're going to do that.
If the budget figures remain where they are, we will have to issue a new debt.
Okay. That's gonna bump this up to 300,000. Alright, so that was built, and we're gonna bump this up to about 14. Bump that up to about 11. Increase up to 70. Now to address education. That. Do school materials, maintenance. That's going to be a little more than what I planned on spending. So we'll invest about 14 billion.
The vote was held and the reform was adopted.
I must confess that, from my financial perspective, I am not enthusiastic about our acquisition of shares in this sector. The acquisition was expensive, and this business is suffering losses. How do you expect to break even? I suppose you have your own reasons for having completed such a transaction.
Okay. So now let's start hiring for these different sectors. Gonna hire 100 more. We're gonna make that about 180. Fighter planes, we're gonna start off with 100. I'm gonna do about 150 for them. Do 100. And helicopters, we're going to do. See how much is 100. Yeah, we're going to do 100 with them. Okay, we'll make that accessible. That too. Alright. I'm going to keep that to ourselves. Same with that.
Good morning. I didn't come empty-handed. In fact, I wanted you to see in order to...
Okay, cereals, that's not going to be worth it. They don't produce enough to even pinch what our demand would be.
Sure. Dark and strong, please.
Alright, and now let's see if we can start producing a few more things here. Alright, that hasn't completely gone through yet, so I'll wait. And we're almost in the second quarter for the year, so we should get a nice boost in our revenue. Let's see, would that actually go through? Surprisingly, yeah, it would. I'll hold off with that though. Let's bring that down. So, U.S. has an earthquake. We're going to give about 5 million. Another 5 million. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we have a 22.3 billion surplus.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not bad yourself. Sure.
Your conservative management combined with growth prospects reflect a stability that gives us confidence in your solvency and in your leadership. We trust you.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind? Very well. Very kind. You're not bad. No thanks.
Alright, so we just improved our relation with the U.S. gonna give them a little more. We'll set up a meeting with them. Alright, so they're neutral. We're gonna give them about 5 million also. And that's going to be it for the second episode for the Colombia series. Thank you for your support. Feel free to like, subscribe, and see you next time.